Hello everybody, I'm Shiley from Sheepishly Made and MCS Livestock. I am going to be doing some carding today on my drum carder. I hope this works all right. I'm using my Wi-Fi, which I usually use my phone data, but I haven't been able to get service at my house lately. So we're going to try the Wi-Fi today. So if the video is blurry or fuzzy at all, I apologize. I'm going to try this, see how it works, and go from there. I might be getting a different phone provider here soon. So we're going to be using some of the palette of the month colors. I'm sorry, I am not, I haven't done this in a while. I've been off for the last, since, well, June was my last sale. So I've been off the summer months and a little bit in the fall here. But I am back at it, and we'll be doing some carding this month to make some bats, and I will have lots of needle felting kits. I'm working on some new ones, so that is exciting. And it's getting cold outside. We finally had our first couple nights of cold weather the last few days, and it's definitely been a change. We have automatic waters for our sheep in the summertime, but we don't have insulated lines. So during the wintertime, I'd have to water by hand, but that's all right because I'm usually home during the winter, and during the summertime, I'm not. So it works out pretty good. So let me show you what colors I'm going to be working with today. I'm going to do two different bats. If you haven't seen the palette of the month color yet, it is a picture of some really pretty Indian corn. Indian corn has lots of different colors. I grow some myself. And it's always so fun to open it up because you never know what you're going to get out of it. So the bats I'm going to be making today, I'm going to do two different ones. The first one, I'm going to use a dark base color, and then I'm going to paint some lighter pops of color and onto the bat on my drum carder, which I will show you in a moment. This is a dark blue. It's darker in person. It is Romney from 3 LNS Farms from Penny Swearingen in Michigan. So I'm going to be using that. And then I have some Sheva, it's out of a braid by Spinaway Farms. And then I have, this is Falkland from Pandora's Yarn. And I have some Leicester Longwool. Oh, and not to forget, I also have Dorset from the Frivolous You. The last few months I've been stockpiling some different colors and fibers to be using my bats. Dyeing isn't my favorite thing to do, but I do dye some of my own fiber. Me and my husband raise quite a few sheep. We have about 100 right now, and we do mostly commercial meat breeds, but I do have some registered Dorsets, a couple of Romneys, and I just got a BFL ram that is going to be producing some new babies, hopefully this coming January. So we are improving our fiber flock. All right. So if you have any questions, just comment and I will try to answer them as I go, or I will reply afterwards as well. Let's see. I'm going to grab my laptop here real quick. I just want to post a link to my video. Okay. Now I can see myself on my laptop. It does look a little fuzzy. We'll see how it goes. It might just stay like that. But I don't think I have very good service. I'm sorry. on my phone right now. No, it says I have like 1 bar of maybe 4G, and it's probably lying. So I'm gonna turn my camera down to the drum carder. So just hang on there for a second, and then we'll get started. There, I kind of have it so you can see the whole thing. Hopefully. Yep. I've got my tools ready here. All right. This will be the second bat I've made in about 4 months. So it's good to get back. All right, so I'm gonna start with my dark blue Romney base, and I'm going to put a good layer of it on the drum. I got this nice packer brush here. It helps push the fibers down. I'm going to put down a nice thick layer here. And then we'll add some pops of brighter colors. I just want to cover the drum first. I'm going to add a little more blue on this side. There we go. There, I lost 2 of my colors there for a minute. Okay, if you haven't been on with me before, this is a large Deluxe Brother drum carder. I got it, gosh, I think it was the beginning of this year, 2021, and it is very lovely. I can fit over 4 ounces on it if I really pack it together. So now I'm going to add just some pops of lighter color. So I'm going to paint this on the drum. And what I mean by paint is I'm going to hold it in my hand instead of feeding it under the liquor drum. I'm just going to lay it on the drum and let the teeth grab it. The teeth on the drum carders, they have a slight angle to them. So they come up out of the drum and they point that way slightly. So those grab the fibers. So you can let the fiber grab onto the carder and then turn the handle. Or if you're really lucky and you have a motorized carder, then you can just let it keep going. And you can add your color to it. So you can see the orange throughout. Not too much, just a little bit here and there. Just going to do a little bit of the colors at a time. Now I'm going to do some of this red. This is Dorset roving. So Dorset fiber is a medium wool. The breed normally has very strong fibers, and they make great outerwear. I love my Dorset girls. They get quite a long fleece on them. So usually I get at least 4 inches, 3 to 4 inches off of them. Alright, we did orange and red, and I'm going to do some yellow. And you can still see the blue through the colors. But the colors will be kind of random. I'm not putting in the colors in any specific spot. I'm just kind of dotting my drum with the color. I'm going to do a little bit more orange. Alright. And now I'm going to pack the fibers on my carder. I have a little brush I use. Okay. Now I'm going to add some more of the blue. I'm going to feed this into the, under the liquor drum, into the carder. This is my base color. Okay, now I'm going to add some more color. I'm going to start out with this darker red and burgundy. This is Chevet from Spinaway Farms. I'm just letting the drum catch the fiber. And then it will gently just pull it out of my hand. Then I have some brighter red. And orange. A little bit more orange. And we'll do some yellow. I'm going to pack it down again. I'm going to go back to my base color, the dark blue. And put some more of that on. Sometimes the fibers feed really well into the carder, and sometimes they like to grab this liquor drum and just stick to that. Sometimes it just depends on the type of fiber it is. Sometimes it's because if you hold on to the fibers, it'll pull it onto the liquor drum instead of letting it feed onto the main drum there. Okay, I'm going to add more color. Let's pack this again. Then I'm going to put the dark blue on. Okay, we got the dark blue on there, and I'm going to put the last layer of color on. This is a really dark burgundy. It kind of goes into like a, almost a brown. It has red hues in it. I'm going to do the red, bright red. got a little bit of orange and then yellow left. The orange is Lester Longwolf from the Rose Field. And then the yellow is Falkland from Pandora's Yarn. There we go. I'm going to pack it one more time and then we'll take it off the carder. Okay, so this is the tool. I have to take it off my carder. And I slide it where this metal piece is, slide it right under there. And easily, or slowly, it's not the easiest thing to do. Just pull up. I just take small chunks at a time. It's much easier. And you're at less risk for injury. Because I've already injured myself twice in this video. I caught my thumb on the on a screw on the carder and then poked my finger with the tines. These are very sharp. And I have drawn blood on my fingers many times. I almost got all the fibers. That around me is really sticky, not in like actually like sticky, but it just clings to the tines. Alright. There goes one of my lights. Alright. This is how I like to roll my bats off. I grab the end of it and just roll it up into, just roll it onto itself, and it pulls it off the carder, and it does a little better job of getting all the fibers out. Try not to leave any fibers behind. All right. Oh, I see some comments here. I'm trying to read them. It's kind of upside down. Hi, Stephanie. Yes, I injure myself in little ways a lot. My fingers. I like to smash them. Hi, Lizette. Ooh. See that rounding? I can't lay it on the drum again because it just wants to cling to it. I'll show you this again at the very end, but this is the bat pulled off the carder. We're going to do another one. So I'm going to do pretty much the same idea, but instead I'm going to use a light color base, I'm going to use a yellow, and then I'm going to do the different colors on top of that in the same way. So that's bat number 1. And I've already got my fiber ready to go here. I'll turn it up for a second, kind of. When I'm doing this, sometimes I wish I could have it turned up and to the side at the same time. Or, you know, have multiple and I could switch and show you different stuff. So I'm going to be using a yellow as the base. This is actually some BFL I dyed earlier in the year. And then I have the same colors I used in the last bat. The brighter red, and I've got the dark blue, the orange, and this deeper red and burgundy. I'm dropping it. I'm dropping literally everything today. Alright, I have to clean the card here. I'm just going to pull out a little bit more yellow. A little bit more yellow here. When I make bats, I actually weigh out all my fiber beforehand. I want some more fiber. That's a good one. Anyways, so I weigh out all my fiber before I make my bats, so at the end I can write down the content easily. Makes my life so much easier. Let's see, so I'm adding a little bit of yellow, so I just wanted to weigh that out and hope I don't go over 4 ounces here. That last bat was pretty full on the carder, so I don't want to do too much more of that. Let's see what we're going to do. I'm changing some things here. Okay. Alright, let's clean the carder. You are literally experiencing how my brain works on every day. Okay, I'm going to clean this out first before I move on to the next bat. I have my larger brush. I honestly can't remember the names of my brushes right now. I'm just pulling off all of the extra fiber that was on here. On the large drum and my liquor drum. I like to clean both out really well so I don't get any colors that I don't want on the next bat. And see, I got all of that on up from both drums here. And I pull it off and I save all my little bits that I have left over. I have a bag here somewhere. I just started a new bag since I haven't done any bats carded in so long. This is all I have so far. But after a little while, I make like a leftovers bat with all the fun extras. Okay, so let's do the second bat today. It's amazing the stuff that comes off this fiber sometimes. The stuff that's underneath my carder. Mine has this nifty little slide that I can slide out and it catches everything that falls off. I don't know if you can see the dirt on here and just everything else that comes out of wool, just a little bit of fuzz and everything. But sometimes it gets pretty gross under there. And it's not because the fiber is gross or anything, it's just that's how it goes. Little bits of VM that will come out. You know, wool's not always completely free of VM. Alright, I'm going to put my packer brush down. And going to add the BFL. I don't remember if this BFL likes to stick to the liquor drum. I'm going to put a layer of that. I've got to move my brushes to the side or my handle in my hand hits them. Don't need any more injuries. So I got BFL, and then I also have yellow in Falkland that I will add, so it gives it a nice blend of both. Every time I see yellow now, all I can think of is sweet corn and more sweet corn. We grow, I would say, like 10 acres of sweet corn. So we have a lot of sweet corn through the year. Alright, so I'm making a nice base again with the yellow instead of the blue. Here's the yellow. Okay. And now we're going to paint on my drum again. I'm going to let the fibers catch the tines. Sometimes the fiber goes off the edge and gotta work it back on there, or I pull it off as well. Alright, so we're just gonna paint some, just a little bit here and there. Okay. This is the dark blue, like a navy. It actually looks like the sun's coming out today. It's so funny when it gets, you know, towards this time of the year, how you can just tell by looking out the window how much the sun, well, I guess, you know, we've moved, the earth has. But the sun is just so much more south already. Okay, I need orange. I'm pretty sure there's a time change coming up, right? I have no idea when it is, because now that I'm at home most of the time, again, I don't keep track of the days very well. And that's why I have a planner when I stay home, so I know what day it is and what I need to do. There's some orange, we got the blue and the bright red. I'm going to put a little bit more of the dark on there. What size is it? Oh, it's 230, okay. Okay, let's do more yellow. This Falkland is in a braid, so I'm just pulling it apart a little bit. It has a little bit of green in it in spots as well. And we're going to add on the BFL. This BFL, I don't remember where it's from, but it makes a bat super lofty. And when I use a lot of it on the carder, I can't fit as much fiber on the carder because it's just a little bit fluffier. And I try to get as close to the edge on the drum as possible, but then again, I don't want to go too far because you start getting fibers tangle up in your gears and whatnot. they don't like it, and I probably need to clean it because I'm pulling out stuff from my wheels. Let's see. Let me read this. Did you dye these fibers? It's already this Saturday we do time change? Well. Oh yeah, I had a tetanus shot about, oh gosh, it was 2016, so not that long ago. These ones, I dyed the BFL, but the rest are from WAFA vendors. So the orange is Lester Longwool from the Rosefield. And then, let's see, orange, the dark navy is Romney from 3LNS. And the Falkland yellow, that's from Pandora's Yarn. And the dark burgundy, that is from Bryce at Spinaway. And the bright red is from the Frivolous You. That's in Dorset. I was dyeing everything myself, but I don't enjoy dyeing as much as I like making the bats. So I decided to start buying from other vendors more than dyeing because I just don't enjoy it as much and rather be doing things I enjoy more. And in the winter time, you know how long it takes fibers to dry. I have a rack above the bathtub in our extra bathroom that I hang stuff from, but sometimes it just takes too long to dry. I'm going to actually pack this. Okay, what am I missing? Dark blue. A little bit more. Next up is the yellow. Alright, that looks good. And some blue. And do one more layer after this. more layer of yellow. Parts of my drum are getting really full. Getting full, and the BFL wants to stick to the liquor drum. A little bit more. I've just got a little bit more of this yellow left that I want to use up. I'm just going to paint it on in the spots that need a little bit more yellow. Got too much fiber clinging to the liquid drum there. Okay, got a little bit of color left. And there's orange. And a little bit of the bright red. Okay. Okay, so I packed that down, and then we're gonna pull it off. Gonna have to do some drum carder maintenance here. Seeing a lot of fuzz coming out from everywhere. Okay. All right, let's try to pull this one off. Move that BFL. It's very fluffy BFL. Okay, so I'm going to just move my table here very carefully, and I'll show you this bat. I think I'm going to tip my camera back up. And then I'll show you both. I've got cords running everywhere for my lights. Alright, let me tip you up. Okay. Alright, so here's bat number 1. This was the dark base. I started out with the dark brownie. Oh, this light is gonna go that way. Start with the dark blue. Then we added all these colors. So there's the red and orange, yellow. And bat number 2, I started with the yellow, and we added these colors. Really nice size bats. Guys, I think it's snowing outside. This is the first snow I've seen. My little area here is in our sunroom, so I have nice big windows in front of me, so I can see everything, and it looks like snow. Alright, well there's the bats. Thanks for watching today. These guys will be available in my sale at the end of the month. The schedule came out today, so my sale, I believe, is on Saturday. I want to say it's the 28th. It's the last weekend in November, Thanksgiving weekend. So it's on Saturday. I think I'm at 5 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to get that in my event some point today or tomorrow, likely. But yeah, here are the bats. Hopefully I don't spin them before the sale. So thank you for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. And enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks.